morning, everybody. Welcome back. As you can see, I'm in the RV again today, and that's because we're heading out on a camping trip again. We're excited and a little bit nervous and a little bit sad about this one. We're excited because we are doing winter camping, which we've never done before. We're going to some sites that we are excited to go to, Alice Lake, which we really like, and we're going up to Porteau Cove, which I have wanted to camp at for years and have never been able to get a campsite reserved there. So that's exciting. We're a little bit nervous because it's winter camping and we've never done that before, but both of these campgrounds have electricity. So that means that we can plug in and use extra heaters if we need to. We've gotten the RV insulated quite a bit, so I think we're going to be okay. We can have extra lights on. We brought lots of indoor stuff to do if we have to. And I think we got lots of extra blankets. I think we're going to be okay. We're a little bit sad about this trip because this is our last one of the year. We have so enjoyed having this RV so far, but we need to put it away for the winter, make sure that everything is taken care of so that it's kept well and safe and nothing happens to it so that we can enjoy it again next year. So this is it, late October, one last time. So the other thing that's happening this weekend is we're supposed to be getting what they're calling a double weather bomb. So what that means is the weather is going to change really drastically, very quickly. Right now it's dry and it's actually fairly mild out, but they're saying by Sunday afternoon, big rain, big wind is supposed to start happening and go through into Monday. So we'll see. We're at Porteau Cove at that night and we're right on the water. It's all new to us, so we're gonna have to figure it out, and hopefully none of our stuff blows away, and yeah, it should be exciting anyways. So we want to invite you guys to join us on our last camping adventure this year. Let's go. All right, let's go.
We are on our way to Alice Lake Provincial Park for one night, and then to Porteau Cove Provincial Park with sites right on the ocean. We've successfully taken the RV for the first time through downtown Vancouver and just through Stanley Park, and now we're heading across the Lionsgate Bridge into North Vancouver.
Made it to Alice Lake, and we're gonna go get in our campsite. And the guy was just mentioning to us that Porteau Cove, because of the winds, they might actually shut down and evacuate their campground because they're of course right on the water. So we might end up staying at Alice Lake. We'll see what it's like tomorrow, but luckily he said the campsite we're going into right now, number 10, actually is open for the next couple of nights. So we'll determine what's gonna happen, and we'll keep you posted.
It's going to be an adventure.
So we have arrived and we've hit our first snag. Somebody's in our campsite. So we've pulled into campsite number 1 here, and we're just hanging out, and the rangers are actually going and taking all of this person's stuff down and throwing it in the back of their truck, and they're supposed to be arriving here in about 10-15 minutes hopefully, and they'll take their stuff and get out of our sight and we can finally get into it. Okay, so we finally got into spot number 10, our proper spot. We got everything set up inside. It's super cozy. I love having electricity. Look what we were able to hook up outside. We brought some Christmas lights, so it's really kind of cozy here. We're just putting the awning out for now. Yeah, we brought some lamps for inside so the lights are nice and soft, and yeah, it's super warm and cozy in there, and we're looking forward to a fun night. Sam's inside doing some Lego. I'm gonna start to build a fire. And so far, winter camping is a hit. All right, well, we managed to get a fire going, and it's nice and quiet and peaceful for the most part. We're gonna sit by the fire and relax underneath the awning with the rain going above us. Tonight we're having hamburgers. Sam's got hot dogs. He's already eaten, so he's waiting for his marshmallows already. But we're gonna enjoy a couple of hamburgers each, and we're looking forward to it. I'm super hungry. How's the hamburger?
Pretty good.
Good. So far, we haven't seen any winds come up, and the weather report actually, I just checked, it actually says that the winds are going to be very much less than they predicted, like only like 15 to 20 kilometer gusts instead of the 50 to 80 that they were expecting. So it's looking good for us to move to Porteau Cove tomorrow. All right, Jack's getting the last of the wheel blocks out of the way. We've got everything tidied up this morning. We slept in. Sam was up during part of the night last night, and so we still feel good. We've had our breakfast and just waiting for the windows to defog, and then we're gonna head out to our new campsite. The winds are supposedly gonna pick up, but there's some conflicting reports, so I don't know. Now we'll see what's going on, and we'll take it step by step. So we packed up from Alice Lake and we headed down to Porteau Cove. We're here now in the day use area. The wind has definitely picked up here by the water. We tried to check in early, but they wouldn't let us, unfortunately. So we're gonna hang out here for a little bit, have something more to eat, and yeah, see if we can get checked in and see if the weather allows us to continue camping tonight. We'll see. All right, we made it into our campsite here, spot number 40 at Porteau Cove. We got settled, we got the awning out. It's raining pretty heavy. We have an amazing view, I'll show you. And we're just hanging out inside. I'm gonna make some cinnamon buns in the oven outside. And Jack and Sam are doing some reading up there in bed. Pretty cozy. Sam and I are going to venture out and explore a little bit, even though it's pouring rain. Go down to the beach and check it out. Sam didn't make it very far. He basically came outside for about 10 seconds, figured it was raining too much, went back inside, and I went to put the garbage in, and I think I'm going to go back inside too. Glad we have the RV. The cinnamon buns are finished and iced, and they look pretty darn good. Can't wait to try one. All right, Jack, do you want a cinnamon bun?
Yes, I do. Why not? All right, thanks.
Let me know what you think.
Pretty good.
One downside about this campground is that those right there are the railroad tracks. And from what I hear, train goes through sometimes twice a night. So it'll be interesting to see. We're about maybe 25 feet from those tracks. We'll see if we get woken up and how many times. So far I'm surprised that there are quite a few people camping. I even saw a couple just in a tent, which I think is incredibly brave, especially with winds that we might still be getting today. just got down to the beach here behind one of my favorite sites, which is site number 11. And so far it's calmed down quite a bit. Hopefully that was it. That was the only wind that we're gonna see tonight, and the rain has even eased off. And over there towards Vancouver, Bowen Island area, I actually see some sunshine. So maybe there's hope after all. Here comes the first train. Luckily it's not at night. We'll see how loud it is. Wave, Sam. Hi, wave, hi. Hi, train. Hi. That was just a short one. That wasn't too bad. Well, it's almost time to get dinner ready, but I had to show everybody that the sun is out. I actually see some blue sky as well over there too. It's about 5 o'clock right now. It's still cold and windy a little bit and a bit rainy, but wow, what a beautiful looking shot there. So Jack made us a great spaghetti and meatballs dinner, and we got everything cleaned up outside, put away. The awning is lowered, not totally put away, but just lowered just in case the winds do pick up tonight, as they are predicting that they will. The rain's kicked in now, so hopefully we'll have a pretty peaceful and uneventful night, but just in case, we've got everything ready to go if we do need to evacuate out of here quickly. We'll let you know what happens in the morning. Good night. Hey, good morning, everybody. All right, it's day 2. We are here at Porteau Cove. We woke up last night. There was a lot of rain, but luckily no wind. They kept calling for these really heavy winds, but so far we haven't seen it. Not sure if you can see the tree in the background, but it actually is not even moving. So there's really hardly any wind here. Very, very mild. But we did wake up with no power, so that means we have to run off our battery. And being, you know, winter and darker and colder, obviously we have to run our furnace, and we have our lights on more, and that means that we'll go through our battery a lot faster, and it also means that we'll have to use our generator quite a bit to keep that pumped up. So not sure we want to do that, and we might head home early today. We were supposed to stay one more night, but we'll see how things go. So another thing this morning that we noticed is that there is a really high tide. So as you can see, that's the back of the RV there, and the water is right up to the base of the retaining wall. So no beach area whatsoever at the moment. So hopefully the tide will go out. Well, it will, of course. But yeah, maybe we can get out onto the beach. Yesterday it was actually, even the low tide was quite high. So there wasn't much beach to get out onto, as I've seen in past times. So we'll see. Again, maybe another reason why we want to head home a bit early. So we made the decision. We pulled the plug. The tide is super high, and so there's not even any beach, and the rain is coming down. So we decided time to go back. No electricity. And we'll head back home a day early. We're sad because we were looking forward to this camping trip, but hopefully we'll be able to maybe get to Porteau Cove in the springtime. We'll keep trying. Anyways, thanks for joining us. Looks like we survived the weather bomb, and we're gonna go home, get unloaded, and put our stuff away for the winter. Thanks, everyone.